RASKWAME with a reggae recipe.
RASKWAME with the Reggae Recipe on Capital Extra. Right about now, it's all about MY in the building.
Is there?
Mr. Warmington is here, a.k.a. Skillibeng. How you feeling, my brother?
Yeah, I'm good 100, you know?
Yeah.
100.
First time in the UK for you?
Yeah, first time.
Yeah,
And not the last, though.
Not the last time?
Not the last.
All right. You're going to be here one bag of times over and over and over. Your guidance. So how you feeling about the UK right now? Your first experience?
It's treating man's good, but you know it's cold.
Very cold, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, just a little bit. But try warm up the temperature and all these things. So, Skilly, 2021, very, very big year for you. Amongst many other popular tracks on the scene, you obviously put out the big album, Crocodile Teeth.
Yeah.
Hit the mainstream charts with Nicki Minaj on the Crocodile Teeth remix. Eastside Records linking up with RCA Records. Now you're a signee, big billboards in Times Square.
Yeah.
Shout out to B Pure and the team.
Yeah.
The birth of your son, Imal, as well, last year, 2021. Big moment for you. Congratulations on that. Special moment. And you announced some UK headline shows in being at the London Forum, Manchester Albert Hall. So that's a really, really big year for me. You'd have a right to be swollen-headed right now. And very
I'm
excited.
not swollen-headed because my job relies on me to not be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how you manage to keep your feet on the ground, though, bro? Because if it was me, I'd be gassed. I mean, I lie.
I am gassed, but, you know, it's all about getting stuff done. I still got a lot to do.
Okay.
And I can't be comfortable until it's done.
This is true. So
I can't be gassed right now.
You can't be gassed right now?
I'm going to be gassed on the stage, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
One bag of excitement. We look forward to that.
Yeah, everything off a carpet set right now.
Okay. How about the influence of being a dad on you? Has that kind of changed you much?
Yes, it has. It's another responsibility, but, you know, I always had myself prepared for that.
Okay. Well, blessings and guidance with it. And let's take it back to the days when it was Emma Washington, or Emwa Warmington, excusez-moi, Moran Bay High School in the parish of St. Thomas, Jamaica.
Yeah.
When did you decide like becoming an artist was going to be the thing for you?
I was an artist from a young age. I recorded my first song on an MP3. I used to record myself in high school, the 8th grade. That's how long I've been doing it.
You used to record yourself?
Yeah, on an MP3.
Oh, wow.
Digicel used to give away some MP3s. And I could play the song from the computer speakers and use a headphone connected to the MP3 and get the vocal.
Mad move.
So man usually in school listening to my own, so I said, yo, come listen this.
All right.
You know, from school days. So it's been like that.
Okay. You recorded yourself. I'm trying to get my head around that one. You used to record yourself on a Digicel.
On a Digicel MP3 player.
Mad.
There was a small microphone. It was small, like about this. There was a microphone on there, though. You could record.
Do you remember, like, what the first tune that you ever wrote was?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. It was a freestyle in the classroom with my friends. Everybody was writing the fastest freestyle, see who could
top the charts.
Yeah. And I had the best song. Everybody said, yo, that wasn't your song. You didn't write that. Somebody wrote that.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you remember the bars, though?
Not 100, but I could. It was like, when I rock it and I clap it, beat it and slap it. None of them boy, they can't stop it. Remember my matic camera, chicken a belly, man a pocket, 3-1, match that a chick, 16 shot. They down in a 9mm, one shot, you cool like freezer. Second shot, man a ball out, like the teacher. Hallelujah, like the preacher. You see me? So it was just a simple kind of, you know?
Yeah, that sound kind of complex, though. Still.
No, it's not. I just wrote that, bro.
You just put that together?
Put that. Because we was clashing in the classroom.
Right.
So it had to be done fast.
Right. So your pen game is kind of like strong from day one.
Yeah, when I get to the pen, it's crazy.
All right. So as a student in those days, you took education quite seriously. You got 9 CXCs passes. Congratulations on that one.
Yeah.
But you stopped like 6th form to pursue the music business.
Yeah, I wanted to do 6th form. I wanted to do the 12th grade at Montby High School, but unfortunately I didn't get to graduate. So that didn't work out. I went to 6th form partly at Seafood High School for about a couple of months and stopped. It was all about, for me, I was kind of a grown kid in high school. I didn't hang with the boys at school. I always left school early. get on the block with the bigger man them, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, so it was all about making money at an early age for me. My first, I would say, underground hit was a song called Brain Parts. And I had the whole parish of St. Thomas waving with that song.
Okay.
And that's the first time I realized, like, yo, man could make a business out of this. Because, you know, I have the voice, people liking my stuff. And I had the love for music. I could do it effortlessly and enjoy it.
Okay.
Know? I wasn't the 9-to-5 person.
You weren't the 9-to-5. Strictly music, we said.
Yeah.
Mad move. One of the subjects that you got a CXC in was English literature.
Yeah.
How has that informed your like craft?
It really didn't. It's my brain space that helps me most, you know?
Okay. Can you remember some of the books you were reading in English literature?
No, I don't. I do not. I didn't read a book. I didn't. I started to read it. It wasn't that good to me. I can't even remember the name of the book.
Okay.
When I do, I'll probably say something though. But I didn't really enjoy read. I preferred to write my own story.
And get your script
That was
down
my
that
favorite
way.
part of literature class, to write my own stories, because that's where I would get the most marks from, because I had this imagination that
You can put the things together, paint that picture, which you do very well in song, I have to say. So Emwa, that's quite a unique name.
Yeah, it is. That big up to my father for giving me that.
Yeah, I
don't
looked it
know
up,
where
you
he
know.
got that name from. Though, but
Stands
it's
for some good
unique,
stuff.
and you know, that's one of the small things that made me start realizing that something different about you.
Definitely, because I looked up the meaning of it, and it says it stands for creative and intuitive. You're a true character who will be remembered and noticed by
How
others.
did you find that? I would always search for a meaning and couldn't find none, you know.
Brother, me dig deep. Because I was really
never
curious.
can find a meaning for that name there yet, you know.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to me, you know.
Well,
Why
now-
me can't find a meaning for my name.
Let me remind you, stands for versatility, enthusiasm, agility, and unconventional methods. Creative and intuitive, you are a true character who will be remembered and noticed by others. So your parents named
Probably
you
somebody knows who I am and put that on Wikipedia.
M1 to the world.
That's too on point, bro.
Yeah? That's you?
Yeah.
Written in the stars to be Skillibeng. So when does the name Skillibeng actually come in? I heard that you got it from watching a video by the artist Flipper Mafia. Is that true?
Yeah,
story?
that's true. But we got that name. We took it out of the song. I think it was a song that Flipper Mafia say. All who sit down and chat me and things say me no hear me, but me no care. But in the intro, he was talking, and he had so much stuff. When we was going to high school, we respected that man because he used to throw away money, and we was with the hand that. We loved that.
Oh, of course.
That was like, yo, what? Yeah, they are St. Thomas saying, yeah, say, Flipper Mafia. They around the corner. That man's throwing away a lot of money. Anywhere he goes, it's crazy. So we had respect for him. We only saw him through music videos on the internet, though. We never get to saw him in real life.
Okay.
So
and I did say Skillibeng.
he said, yeah, in the intro, you could look if you want. And we used to say, call each other the name, because he said Skilibengo. He said Skilibengo. And we used to laugh. He said, what the hell is this? And we used to call each other the name. Like, man, the way over there, we said it was a slang for us, like a secret code, until it stuck on me.
Right.
Everybody would see me and start saying, you know,
Skillibeng.
But I say, yo, I'm going to shorten that name, because I don't bend go nowhere. You know? So...
You man said that.
So I left it with Skillibeng.
Okay.
And I love the name because it was also a thing. It's a cultural thing. It doesn't have a meaning. I put my own meaning to it, you know?
Which is what?
Which is, it's cultural. It's a representation of dancehall and where it's coming from. A lot of old music. People was saying that hard. People say that a lot in old songs. A lot. Even mostly reggae songs too.
Yeah. Ike Mouse was big on that. Skillibeng, bang, bada bang, bang, bada bang.
Yeah.
Right down south,
So it's a thing where cultural, bro. It represents the whole movement. You know?
And that's
why I
what
like
you
that
represent.
name. Yeah.
Lots of reggae and dancehall talents we know hail from Kingston. You hail from St. Thomas, right?
Yeah.
What does the vibe of being from the countryside bring to your music? Does it bring anything at all?
Yeah.
Coming from St. Thomas?
Yeah, it brings a different kind of language to the music. I mean, it's more patois, it's more everything. It's the country, bro. I say certain things different. Like, just like, Montego Bay would have sound different from Kingston. And you know, it's a whole country thing. I speak different, country people speak different. So, you know, they say, go on down at the shop there. But I say, go down at the shop.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
We speak different. So a lot of things about my song is what I say and how I say it. People gravitate to it. You know? So that's how it's like coming from the country and being a musician. You have a whole piece of fans and listeners who are listening for that difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
So making the move from country to Kingston, a lot of artists say that's quite a tricky move. You know, you come to Kingston, everything hustle and bustle, everything I move and I go on. How did you find that making that transition? Was that an easy move for you to just...
Yeah, it was an easy move because we're always in the street and on the street to use for deaf on a global basis. I know we use the streets at Jamaica.
Okay.
And I mean, I noticed a lot of entertainers staying close to the capital or where music is booming. You have to stay close to there. That's what I realized. And I said, yo, you know, St. Thomas isn't really the place for me to pursue my career. Even as a artist that needs help and needs guidance and needs certain links, man can't do it themselves.
True. And you continue on a line of quite a few artists who've come from St. Thomas who've managed to like excel in the business, like your Taurus Riley and your Bushman, Chronic Law, Popcorn, and all these guys. Are these guys you look up to as well?
The only persons I look up to there is Taurus Riley and Popcorn. I know Bushman too. Big up Bushman too. Yeah, those are iconic people, and it wasn't really them who influenced me to come out of the country and go in the city and do things the right way. It was just the business. That's what it had to be. Yeah.
So we've mentioned the successes of 2021, but 2020 was when you really went for the glory. Like
2019 too.
2019, 2020, you dropped like 50 singles, like 40, 50 singles.
I was creating even an underground wave with my first Prodigy mixtape.
Okay.
2018.
So you had a double release of the Prodigy?
No.
No?
It's always new Prodigies.
Okay.
It's edition. So I did the first Prodigy, then I did a second Prodigy, then I did a Prodigy ladies only edition with only songs for the ladies.
Times 3. That was it. So that's a lot of music to drop in a couple of years, even for the dancehall space where everybody's fully active on rhythms and
It's
stuff.
a lot of music for the dancehall space, but not for the world. That's why I'm always relevant. Everywhere has their own favorite. You know? You have to have that work ethic for support. I mean, you go in the supermarket, they don't make the shelf run down, bro.
This is true. Quantity is there all the time.
You need product.
This is true. And you mentioned work ethic. Where do you get your work ethic from?
My father.
Your father?
Yeah.
Tell us about him.
That man wakes up. He opens his business place 9 o'clock every morning, bro. Every morning. He goes to work every morning for 9 o'clock. Every morning. And I think about it like, I wouldn't want to go to work every morning. 9 o'clock. I wouldn't want to go to work 9 o'clock every morning.
Every day of the week.
Every day. So I have a certain level of respect for my dad because he did that, you know? And that's good ethics. Not everybody can do that. It's a certain level of self-control, you know? Cutting off certain things so you could get sleep, so, you know? So you could wake up in the morning. It's about a certain level of militance where not everybody has. And it's a self-taught thing from examples from my dad, you know?
True. And what about mummy as well?
Yeah, mom's good. Mom's my kind of fun parent. Yeah, mom's a fun parent. Mom's a motivator. You know, she's one of the biggest fans. I'd say the biggest fans of Skillibeng.
She must be well proud of you, bro.
Yeah, she is, you know.
Mad
Because
move.
even before all of this, you know, she was always pushing, man, you know.
True.
So, yeah, man a star and everything there.
Mm.
She know that, you know.
And on the big tune, Brick Pon Brick, you did say the ramp with my mother food.
Yeah.
And all these things. So we celebrated Mother's Day like literally a few days ago in the UK.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all mothers, you know.
Naturally. And Jamaican Mother's Day is like the 8th of May.
Yeah.
You got special plans for it this year? Any plans to celebrate
I normally
mommy?
call all the females who are mothers in my family and just bless them up. It's nothing special. Because I'm not that person. I know a lot of people. I have a lot of people to deal with. I can't do something special for everybody, so I keep it simple.
100. Right, so you cite the likes of Vibes Cartel as a major inspiration in music, right?
Yeah.
Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah.
What is it about him that's influenced you, though?
I mean, just the whole Vibes Cartel. Just Vibes Cartel himself. You know, I mean, I don't know Adi Japan personally, but Vibes Cartel was what has been put out to the public and put out to me, and I became a fan of him. And that's when I started getting more interested to learn like what he does to do this, or to be Vibes Cartel. And he doesn't hide anything. He's always that person who, you know,
Out there.
he's on the internet, he's all over the place, he's doing stuff, he's causing tractions. You know, even, all right, you know what is the biggest influence from Vibes Cartel? I had Corona. Because basically we were all incarcerated. Basically, we were all incarcerated.
Everybody on lockdown, yeah.
I mean, Vibes Cartel taught me that you don't need to be seen for your music. You're doing music, bro. Your music is the most important thing. Image and everything else comes after. Because first I'm gonna say, who is that? The man says Skillibeng. You don't must can see me at the same time, but you can know, say you like that song there. That's how we used to start hear about Popcorn and Vibes Cartel first. We didn't know how they looked. It was always the music first. So make sure the music's good first. So the Corona now was always like, Vibes Cartel's incarcerated. He didn't stop. He keeps on releasing so much music. And he keeps getting bigger. I seen him on what's that girl's show, man, in America, on Fox News. He's all over the place. He's on he's everywhere.
Fully active.
And he's incarcerated. Being locked up isn't good, but it creates a suspense on fans and all across the world. They probably want to see you even triple times more than how they'd want to see you if you were on the streets, bro. So I learned that, and I took a chill from even going outside, all of that, just staying inside doing music, make sure my catalog ready.
Right. Make yourself appear more exclusive
And
to the world.
yes, and a bunch of music. So when I get busy, it's all about performing my catalog, and you know, I don't have to have my focus all over the place. So Vibes Cartel, being incarcerated, taught me that look, COVID is nothing.
True.
It's nothing. You can't. At the first, when COVID came out, my team was like, yo, we should chill and just let Brick Pan Brick go and do its thing. Man said, no, bro. Hell no.
We want 50 tune on road this right now. Just like that.
What are we going to do? How are we going to make money? We can't go nowhere. There's no shows. But I could stream, though. A lot of people don't think about it like that.
Truly. There's also like a distinct rap kind of thing that you kind of bring to the table in your style of dance. Or who were some of the rappers that you grew up on listening to, and who you listening to now? What's on your playlist?
I listen to Lekoe and Kodak Black. I listen to Roddy Rich, Drake. Who else? Who else? I listen to Pop Smoke. I listen to Young Thug. I listen to Gunna. Yeah, I listen to all the hot rap music. It's a different vibes, bro, and it gives me a different approach, cause I listen to everything so much. It's a twisted ear when you start listening to my music. It's like, yo, is he rapping easy? You know? So I like that.
All right. So dancehall trap, let's talk about dancehall trap real quick.
Yeah.
So the scene kind of made you like the poster boy for that sound. Like they kind of like have you up there as one of the guys. The sound of dancehall trap has been hailed up and bigged up, and it's also been derided almost as much in equal measure. That seems to be like a generational thing for you. Is the criticism by some fans and the elder selectors and some artists that your generation of artists are not sticking to the roots of the dancehall and Jamaica culture? Is that too harsh in your opinion?
No, it isn't.
Okay.
Everybody has their own opinion. You know, a lot of things take time to be played out, you know? Because the world never stays the same way. Everybody knows that. People are just reluctant to new faces and new stars and people who are going to be the new people of the new era. Yes, I mean, say the new age. A lot of people are reluctant to that, you know? Stubborn. They don't. It's hard for them to accept that, but you know, that's a thing for me that I get a jive from, you know, to show them that, yo, look, this is where it's going, bro.
And we can do this thing.
And we can do this thing. It's not about them, bro. If it was about them, they'd be the ones being talked about. They'd be the ones all over the place. They'd be, you know, it's not what they think all the time, bro. I listen to elders a lot because experience is heavy, you know? Experience is heavy. Experience is really good. So I listen to elders a lot. I try to see where their brain is, where, you know?
Sometimes people criticize you personally in terms of your songs.
It doesn't even matter, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm still going to keep. Listen, you see, if they don't pay me any attention...
Problem.
No, it's good. It's good. Because I'll be focusing on myself and, you know, trying some new and but now, when you are going to criticize my sound, bro, that's working, it makes man want to do it more. Upset you over there, like, what are you doing? That's the sound that everybody loves. Why you can't just accept it? I'm going to keep doing it until you accept it then.
Okay.
That's how I do it, bro.
So this criticism of the sound and yourself personally sometimes, which I think is kind of unfair sometimes.
I do that on purpose, bro.
Right.
I do that on purpose. And nobody no rule me. Before everybody knows Skillibeng, did anybody help me with the lyrics? Nobody no help me with the lyrics. Before everybody knew Skillibeng, it was always about my talent, bro, my sound, everything. People always love my sound, bro. I can't help it. If you don't like it, somebody over there is gonna like it. That's not my problem. I did that on purpose. I do what I want, bro. That's what life is about. That's what music is about. So it's not about man telling me, say, yo, he doesn't like that. And I'm gonna be like, yo, killing myself, say, yo, I need to fix up myself for this man. No, I've been doing good music. I have so much good music that people stop embracing. Why you stop embracing the good music then? I have so much good music. Embrace the good music then.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it is a good. It's the exact point needed to be made, bro. Cause why don't you embrace the music? Why do I do Crocodile Teeth? It's at 35 million, and Mr. Universe is like stuck at 10 million. Mr. Universe is so impactful, bro. So powerful with so much knowledge. And a man mean to tell me, say, a them song them have to write every day. You know, I bet say him not learn everything in a Mr. Universe. Not even about learning the lyrics. Understanding what I'm saying in that song. They don't, bro. But when man say wap, 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 today they say, yo, it's rubbish. And tomorrow, they hiding in the bathroom dancing, bro.
So you
it's
got
always been the case.
So we're not going to see you wild out like Will Smith the other day, ever?
Nah, never, bro.
Okay.
Never, bro. That's not me.
All right. That's a good strategy to navigate through the
Yeah, I might slap
criticism of the
somebody,
game.
bro, but
Somebody might get a one accidental lab. Please, bro.
no, not accidental. You know,
Right.
just
Intentional.
just tell man to stay in the
In their own lane.
online.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of like giving somebody a one boxing at the face when they violate. Another criticism, and I don't mean to keep bringing up the criticism, but I'm a fan, so I want to ask you these questions. Violence in the music and the lyrical content and the quantity of violent songs out there. What's your take on it? Do you feel some kind of a way about it, or do you think this is cool for the vibes?
No. Bro, it can't be stopped. It can't be stopped.
Why?
Unless I got tire people mouth or cut their mouths and their tongues off. Or it's a part of everything. Badness. And I don't even want to go in depths of what badness really is. Badness is a system, bro. And it's the system. Badness is I'd say you have certain types of badness. See? You have street badness. You have system badness. The person who's really responsible for the badness is the system. And then it goes to, if mans could just live free and have everything they want in life, there wouldn't be no violence. There would probably be less violence. Everybody would probably be a little bit more happier. Nobody wouldn't be stressing in the morning time, in the evening time. No, none at all. It was, imagine an Adam and Eve world. You see me, I say? It's not about musicians and violent lyrics. That's always gonna be there. A lot of people don't even listen violent music to do violence. They listen violent music to. It's the vibe. It's partying. It's a sound. So I don't blame music for violence ever. It's so hard for me, bro. It's hard.
Judge, I know.
Remember, radio, certain things can't play upon the same way. Certain things can't play upon radio the same way. So at the end of the day, the majority, hear the one bag of bad word and the one bag of Ray. You see me, I say, unless you want to listen to Ras and you go on. But I don't blame music for violence, bro, never.
True. Look at it now, though, regardless of what we just said.
And don't misinterpret me.
Mm-hmm.
It does actually add a little bit, but it's not the reason for violence, bro. It does spike it up a bit, because it gasses man, but it's not the main reason for violence, bro. It's not the reason for violence.
Right. Well, let me not sit here in denial like I don't like a good action movie in a song.
Yeah.
That we love from long time. But it was interesting to hear your take on it as someone in the dancehall trap sound, which gets criticized for lyrical content being of that level. But look at you now. Could you ever imagine as a youth in St. Thomas coming up, getting big co-signs from the likes of Popcorn, Vibes Cartel, megastar collabs with the likes of Nicki Minaj and Sean Paul? Everybody wants a verse right now. 50 bag plus to the verse quickly. Wow. Did you see that vision from them time there, from back in the day?
I saw the vision, but a lot of times the hope wasn't there because it was on and off. I always had the talent and know man's potential, but when you're there in my room, and I see everything on the internet, you don't really have a chance for interact with everybody, and it was a hard thing to really realize that man's a star now, because I'm so humble, bro. I'm humble body now. So me's a person would I like for even stand up on the street side of my dogs and easy, but we can't do that no more. It take a little time for me to realize them thing there. So it was always expected for me to be something great, but I didn't expect all that was happening now, especially Nicki Minaj and, people like Kodak Black posting my song on their page, and I didn't expect it to get that crazy.
Soak it in, bro.
Just so fast,
Because it has been literally a couple of years. What was the song that made you think that, right, this is happening now? Was it Brick Pun Brick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because at the time when Brick Pon Brick was out, it was a street banger. Like, street banger, bro. And then we had the task to make it official because it wasn't being spun on the radio. It wasn't put out properly. There wasn't a music video. You see me, I say? So them thing they would have to sort out and get on a go. And all in the midst of that, I still wasn't feeling like a mega star. I was always that person like, yo, this is just easy. I just do this. You know? I'm just... Until people start seeing me like in the streets and stuff like that, and whoa. And I'm like, yo, it get too crazy. I can't go on the road by myself and stuff like that. It was getting too crazy. That's when I started to realize, because my friend Dipper used to always say to me, say, yo, I don't know why you don't think you're huge, bro. I don't know why you don't have a mentality that you're that person. Because nobody think no matter than your thing. Like, literally. I just you for finish that and get the finished product out and become the biggest. And I was always like, yeah, for real, you know?
And here we are today. Yeah. But brother, you're connected with the UK differently still, same way, now that you're here in the ends and stuff. You've already collaborated with the likes of Steph London, Unknown T, Mario BB, amongst others, to name a couple. Are you currently working with any other UK talents from the UK? I'm sure you must be doing some work while you're here still.
No, I'm too busy now. Me and Gigs been in the studio though, but we didn't do a track. We was just chilling and vibing, you know, get to meet each other. Because it's my first time in England. And
true.
So big up to Gigs. You don't know, Gigs is a huge artist.
Yes,
the UK,
big up the landlord every time.
Yeah,
would you consider doing a track with, like, say, the likes of Stylo G, etc., who are very, very popular out here? I think you'd make a banger with Stylo, I mean, I lie.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be a problem, you know. I never shied away from collaboration, but it has to be effective, you know.
And the right thing.
That's how I do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking like a real mature artist in the place up right now. It's all about Skillibeng. So the new single Wap Wap, that's had people in a frenzy. A lot of people love it.
Yeah.
But the usual thing, some people dislike it and say, where you are going with this? It's clear that you have a unique sound for your thing. Well, how would you call it? Are you going to give your sound a name, or are you just fired on generic dance?
My sound is Skillibeng. I already have a brand,
sound.
I already have a name, I already have a label, I already have everything that's about me. Let's call it Skillibeng. Yeah, that's what I want to be out there, my name, you know?
We're doing the
global.
Skillibeng. Global.
And a global term, yeah.
You definitely got the global impact with Crocodile Teeth.
Yeah, I did.
Massive song for you.
Yeah.
How you feel about that song right now? Now that you've hit the millions of streams and all these things.
I mean, it's to me, when I see something doing so good, I'm that person that's always on my game. I need to get past there. Don't get me wrong, it's a huge song, but you know,
We want more.
Yeah, because if that did that, I can do something better to you know.
This is true, and that's a good vibe and mentality to have.
Yeah, but you have to. It's a thing where it's so simple, catchy, and effective. When you think about it, I'm gonna say, yo, what the hell am I going to do next for surpass this? Is that when am I gonna go lyrics go easy again or what? But that normally come naturally in the studio. So when I catch the vibe, I hear the beat, I know on the instant.
Off.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know, and when I see Crocodile Teeth doing wonders, it's just a happy feeling for me. And it's a feeling on the other hand that I have a lot of work to do same way.
You do. And we expect lots more. We want plenty more as fans.
Yeah,
so
man.
Any full-length project on the way soon? You gonna drop an album this year or anything like that?
I'll drop an album soon, but I'm not speaking about that.
Okay.
Just yet, you know?
It's soon forward.
Yeah.
Right. So the much anticipated UK tour finally here. It's going to be a shutdown in London on the 2nd of April and in Manchester on the 5th. It's the talk of the town right now, I have to say. What kind of listeners them expect to see of a live Skillibeng show in the UK?
It's going to be crazy, bro, because, you know, I think I got a good fan base here. I don't think I'm going to even get to sing my songs because I think people are going to be singing them for me, bro.
Are you doing full live band or DJ?
DJ.
Okay.
DJ.
So it's going to be a mad thing. Any final words for the fans? It's been a pleasure catching up with you, my brother.
Is there? Yeah, man, big up all of my fans in the UK, I don't know. East side, I represent. Big up RASKWAME, I don't know. East side in the UK, Saturday, London, Tuesday, Manchester. Keep that in mind. Eggshell.
RASKWAME with a reggae recipe.